Good morning and welcome to Crocken Farms. My name's Cliffrus and I'm starting a brand new Let's Play. So let's just get started. I'm going to skip some of the stuff. I don't want to do half an hour, 45-minute episodes of me just doing harvesting or anything else, but I want you to see what my thinking is, what I'm doing. I'll try to explain it the best I possibly can. Okay, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to go down to the farm. I've got the first two fields. I've got two fields to basically harvest. One's a wheat, and I believe the other one is Shogun, or yeah, Shogun. So I'll get those two harvested. Yeah, I want to get chickens set up today as well, and if I've got time in this episode, I might even go over to doing a little bit of grass cutting to get some grass to start the sheep off as well. Okay, second episode, I will be looking at ploughing and reseeding the two fields. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so for those of you who haven't seen Crocken Farm yet, this is our lovely little farmhouse just here. Okay. Over here I've got an open style bunker, not bunker, shed. I've got another brick shed, half and half, big shed with doors on. I've got a couple more sheds just here. Okay, I'll show you the equipment I've got in a minute. Yeah, and I'll show you the settings I'm going to play on. Alright, I've got another shed there, a couple more sheds there, and in this top corner I have a silo. Just over in this corner, just on this side of the farm, we have a manure pit, and this is our cow barn just here. Okay, I will be doing cows, but not just yet. They take a lot to get going. Okay, if I come down this track, everything's contained on this farm. So just over there, I've got another set of sheds, and that's a horse paddock. Okay, and if I come this way, oh dear. Okay, this is my first field. Yeah, and it's sugar in this one. Yeah, this here is the edge of the field, the sheep paddock. Now these are huge animal paddocks. So the sheep paddock, I believe, and the chicken paddock, and the chicken coop, which I'll show you when we go back to the farm, the main farm. I believe I can hold 720 animals. Yeah, and that one over there, that's our sheep, just there. That one over there, that is our pigs. So we have pigs on this farm as well. Yeah, so we're going to need a lot of stuff to get all these animals going. At the moment, we only have 2 fields. This one here and this one here. This is the bigger one. Yeah, it's full of wheat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and keep that as a wheat field. Yeah, that helps me get the straw in for the animals. And on top of that, it will give me food for the chickens. And it's deciding what we're going to do with this. Yeah, because 720 sheep, I'm going to need a lot of feed. Yeah, and then I've also got cows and pigs and horses and everything else coming along. So do I turn that to a grass field straight away after I harvested it or not? That's the old question. So we go back to the head towards the main farm. Yeah, so we can just come just back into this little bottom corner, and just here, this is the chicken coop. Yeah, so if I just go and click on here quick, yeah, we can see, yeah, the chicken coop will hold 720 chickens. Yeah, so these are big animal holding pens. Alright, I'll show you my equipment in a minute, but you don't start off with some bad equipment. I've got a nice KC harvester just here. What's that? That's the 7150, and I start with 3 medium tractors, 2 John Deeres and a Fendt. Okay, now there is a downside to all of this equipment in the sense, and I also have a JCB just here as well, all the farm work and all that lot, pallet moving and all that lot. The downside is I start with no seed, yeah, and virtually every single one of my vehicles and attachments all are in need of repair. Most are on the 50 or under mark, so there's a lot of repairs doing. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do how I'm going to play the game. Alright, and to start with, because I know there's a lot to do, yeah, I'm going to play on ×3, but try and keep it to day sessions. Yeah, I'll keep everything else the same here. Crop destruction I do turn off. Alright, I have a habit of driving into other people's fields and everything else. Periodic ploughing I'm going to turn back on. Yeah, so I'm going to be expected to plough these fields. If I don't plough the fields when I harvest, I'm going to get a minus 15% to my field yield. Yeah, I hate stones, can't stand them. Yeah, so I'm going to turn that off. Liming required, I'm going to leave that on. Weeds, I'm going to leave that on. Alright, everything else is the same, and all I am going to do is for the workers, I'm going to turn everything off. Okay, so that's my general play settings. I have got some mods and maps and other bits and pieces to help me. I have got crossplay. I have got auto drive. At some point I will be setting up routes and everything else. The other thing I do have on here is some other gameplay mods, simple gameplay mods, nothing over the top. Yeah, so I do have Field Creator, but I will be ploughing. I have got a Lizard 6-meter plough just here. It's a nice little mod. Yeah, I've got the John Deere Seasons. Most of these are just extra tractors and everything else. I do have autoloader on some of it. I've got an extra baler and a lawn cutter, and I also have a plough extension. But that is about all the real mods I really have. Yeah. I have got a couple in construction. So I'll go into construction just here. Most of this is the same. I've added a little bit here and there, mainly in tools. I've got a lovely little mod here, which is a small vehicle workshop mod. Yeah, and what it does is it means I can put this in. Yeah. So what I want to do is I'm just going to put this in just down here. Right, let's see if I can swing it around, get a better view, if I can remember how to do this. Right, so all I'm going to do, probably the way I'm looking, let's come over here a bit. Wrong buttons, wrong buttons. Now, just so I don't have to keep going all the way up to the south point. Yeah. So all I'm going to do is bring that round. I'm going to slide that just in here. Yeah, just right on the edge. I might have to go back a little bit more. Just on the edge. Something about there. That'll do. Yeah, just so I've got a place so I can repair my vehicles. Yeah, so you can see it there. It's out of the way. It doesn't interact or hurt anything. Yeah, there's a couple of extra silos or let's say production points that I have put on here as well. I will be doing productions, so I need to get that up, namely wool, and that I'll do as a production. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to sit that yet, but I do have plenty of room on this farm. So first things first, harvesting. Okay. Someone told me that as the harvester deteriorates and it needs to be repaired, it reduces the amount of yield it gets from there. So what I want to do is try and keep my harvester up, and as I get more money in, I will slowly upgrade everything else. Alright, so let's get this field harvested and loaded. What I'll do is I'll take the first load of wheat, if I can stop missing them, over and load up the chickens, and I'll get some chickens pulled. While I harvest this first couple of parts, I'll see you once I load up the chickens. So that's the first bit done. Got a full harvester. So as I say, I'm going to go pick that up, feed it to the chickens, and get the third batch of chickens in. Right, so that's the chickens got. So I've got 10,500 litres of wheat in the chicken coop, and I just purchased my first 60 chickens to get them started. Right, now it's time to go and finish off the rest of this field. Okay, so we'll have a look and see how much I get at the end of it. Alright, so I'll see you all soon. Right, so welcome back, and right, last little bit, and the bit I missed at the very top. I've got the odd sprout here and there that I've missed with it as I was going around, but all in all, it's pretty good. I think I've got just over 20,000 litres in grain silo, and whatever I'm getting just here. And then what I'll do is I'll empty this, set it up on a worker, so I will be able to use one worker only at a time. Yeah, so I'll set a third worker up to start harvesting the other field. Yeah, and I can get this field baled at the same time. So what I think I'll do is I'll finish this field off, pick up the last little bits, end this episode here, and I'll bring you back for the harvest of the other field in the second episode. Yeah, I'm just conscious of the time. I think about half an hour, 40 minutes is quite adequate. Yeah, but yeah, let me know if you disagree or agree. Okay. So what do you think I should focus? What crop should I focus on? So I know I need wheat, I've got to feed the chickens. Yeah. Do I do a grass field straight away? That is the question. Considering I do have a fair amount of meadow grass. It's not great grass, but it is meadow grass. It does mean I can get the sheep started. And I think all this straw, I'll bale it up, I'll keep it for a little bit, let the price go up and then sell it. So I think most of it, the best time to sell is probably about December, January time. I don't have lots and lots of money at the moment, but I've got enough to get me through to there, so that would give me maximum profit from a crop. Sell it when it's at its highest. Right. Turn that off. That's for the next field. To go unload this lot, ready for the next one. And then once I've finished unloading that, I think that'll be this episode done. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the very next episode of Crocken Farm. Yeah. Right, so let's just have one quick look. So prices up there. So wheat, you can see there I've got 22,744 litres of wheat from that field. Bear in mind that field wasn't fully fertilised, it wasn't this, it was only about a 50% yield. Okay, so if I can do the field right, I could double that next season. Then again, remember I have put 10,000 litres into the chicken coop as well. Okay, the other thing you notice on here, right, is if I go to say silage, not silage, where is it? Yeah, there's a load of stuff you can sell on here. The downside to it all is it's got loads and loads of sell points, this map, but it has hardly any productions. So if you want to do productions, you have to build the productions yourself. Alright, so that's the challenge for you guys if any of you want to play this map as well. Lovely little map. Basically, it's a fictional map set in the UK. I basically live down in the darkest depths of the south coast, down in Kent. So yeah, Crocken Farm could very easily be based on a French, not a French, that's Dover. Yeah, on a Kent farm. Right, so bye for now. See you in the next episode.